The video just started, and let me just say I had completely different plans for how this was gonna go. I woke up at 6 a.m. I got ready for graduation, and I walked the stage May 9th to get my bachelor's in accounting. Originally, I planned to go to the bookstore straight after graduation, since I would still be in like my graduation outfit and all that, and I thought it would look better for the content, which I did. However, my boyfriend and I were so freaking tired that I think I ended up getting like 2 books from that shopping spree, and the video is a mess. But what kind of YouTuber would I be if I didn't show you that? So here's that. Hi guys! So we're gonna go get some books. Part of my graduation gift was, you know, it's after ceremony. Part of my graduation gift is getting some books. So we're gonna get some now. There is a bookstore that I want to try back in my home like city. My boyfriend's gonna film, so you know, if the video turned out trash, it's on him.
Okay.
I have a TBR list, but I've been trying not to use GoodNotes.
I have no clue why I'm saying GoodNotes. GoodNotes is the app I use to take my school notes. Goodreads. It's Goodreads, but like I said, y'all, I was so tired.
I've been trying to step away from that because every time I read a GoodNotes, if y'all know, y'all know. People on GoodNotes are haters. They'll be like, worst book I ever read in my fucking life. I'm like, oh, really?
We're gonna go this way because this is when like all the new stuff is. I've not heard good stuff about this, I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like people maybe might have been overdoing it a little bit, like trashing the book. I don't know what's I know for sure I want another Abby Jimenez book. Jessa Hastings. I'm reading the Magnolia Park series, and I'm down 3 books, and I have 2 left. When I came last time, they didn't have the Daisy Leads book. So we'll see about this time. Is there a new section? Because guys, I don't know. I feel like I'm so behind in reading. I don't even keep up with new releases because like everything is still new to me. Bridgerton, I love that series. I actually didn't read the book. I did watch the show though. Love it. So I'm gonna look around first because honestly I don't really know what I would like. My hair looks crazy. After the first time that we originally tried to go shopping and we were just both way too tired to do it, I got 2 books and I was like, we need to get out of here. We're like, you know what? We'll try again later. And so we did. As I'm getting back into the YouTube space and I'm really getting into book talk and being a booktuber, and I wouldn't call myself a booktuber because that's not gonna be all of my content. But getting into the bookish space, I was watching these videos, ones that perform well and all of that, and they always have this kind of aesthetic vibe to them, and that's just not me. I'm gonna be real, it's just not me. I love to yap as I'm shopping for books. I talk to my boyfriend, I be talking to myself when I'm shopping. I feel like that's the only way to book shop, and more booktubers don't do enough of that. Hardly any of the footage I got was like a perfect panned shot or any of that. It was just me like, oh my gosh, I love this book. I did want to read this. The Conditions of Will. Oh, we need a basket. Right off a rip, y'all, this is the first book. I tried to get this at the last Barnes & Noble. I could not find it, so I'm glad they have it here. Let's keep going. I'm kind of going based off of what I've already seen because it would just take too long to like read every single title in here. These books are banned.
Really?
Yeah, in like school libraries.
Yep, I read this in school.
So right now we are on the hunt for Audrey and Bash or Just Friends. I don't see it. It wasn't on like the new release section or anything, so I don't know. I really hope they have it though. But this is all romance. Y'all, it's gonna be really sad if they don't have this book. Where is said book? Because I can't find it.
I don't know. I've heard so much talk about this, but I don't think this is the first. Yeah, this is book 3, and I haven't even read book 1. Oh, sorry. I've heard so much about this book, but this is book 3, and I haven't even read book 1 yet. So, damn, this book is $30? My goodness. Like, next they're gonna be asking for your firstborn. This looks like a child-friendly read. Children, don't read these. I think this one's new too. Here. Every Time You Hear That Song by Jenna Boris. I don't know. I might have to hear a little bit more. The cover is really very pretty. Ooh, should I get some fantasy? I feel like I haven't read fantasy in a really long time. I have Powerless. Still have not read that. Sue me, you know? I don't know. Guys, I'm not really good at finding this stuff. I'm really not that good. I'm not that good. M.S. So I do want to read a Kennedy Ryan book. People have their different opinions on which one is her best book. Yeah, is this book new, my friends? Y'all let me know. I might come back. But I'm trying not to get too crazy. I already have a good stack I need to read through, and technically I'm not a book influencer yet, so it'll make sense for me to have like 500 books. So yeah, that was kind of the wrap up. I feel like I thought it was gonna be more interesting, but I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to get from here, and so this time was way faster than the first time. I hope this is still interesting, like regardless though. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, please don't fall. Okay, so clearly we have a lot to discuss here. The way I kind of shopped this time though is I'm still trying to figure out the main theme of this video of my channel is I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still getting back into reading, hence my last video of books being posted a year ago. I didn't start reading until this year and actually finishing books. I say all that to say that some of these books don't have a rhyme or reason. If I see it on my like For You page or in like a booktuber's video, then I'll make a note of it. But I've been looking at no reviews on these books and just grabbing what I think looks nice. So let's get into it. Starting with the first book, this is Kennedy Ryan, Before I Let Go. As I said in that clip of me shopping, everybody has their opinions on which Kennedy Ryan book is the best one. But I believe that this one is the first one in a series, so I thought that this was a safe place to start. I've heard so much about her, and especially her being a Black author. You know I gotta support my Black authors. So this book is centering the main character, Yasmin and Josiah, and they are married, but they're figuring out that love can't solve everything. So they're trying to find a new rhythm in the book, from what I'm gathering. I'm talking about like I know it. The description gonna do it every time. I'm just really excited to get into this. So the second time I went to Barnes & Noble, I went in specifically for this book. It's another Black author. This book is Audrey and Bash Are Just Friends by Tia Williams. I have been kind of watching this release. I didn't even read the description, y'all. This book centers Audrey and Bash. They're gonna be working together after some trips and plans don't happen how they expected it to. They end up working at the same place. And it's just gonna be about, and I'll read specifically. He isn't boyfriend material and she's not looking for love. Can they stay professional despite their obvious connection? And I'm not gonna lie, I've been like really into like, I don't think this is gonna be cheesy. I don't wanna say it like that, like, oh, cheesy romance, but I'm into that kind of like, obviously this is a romance book. Obviously this is like there's gonna be some type of, you know, some type of banter, some type of love, some type of something. Oh my goodness, this next one is another one. Oh my gosh. I got 3 books from this author. The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. First off, I'm gonna be real. What is this? Like wow. What I was trying to say is I don't like this type of style on the pages, like that texture. Oh, was not a fan of that. I'm gonna start with that. Anyway, the cover kind of drew me in. It's a bit Jesus-y. So I was like, but I really do like her writing style. So I wanted to grab this book that wasn't a part of the Magnolia Parks world. This follows a character named Georgia Carter,
and it just really focuses on family tension, drama, revelations, and reunions after her dad suddenly dies, and it's kind of going to reveal some secrets that he had, all the nine. So I'm really excited to read this, especially because something I have come to learn after reading for this year so far, I love a good book with family trauma. When this book said it had all of that, I was, oh, perfect. The next book I have is also another Jessica Hastings book, like I already said. This is Daisy Hates The Great Undoing. I've already read books 1 through 3 in this series. This is book 4. I love, y'all, I'm gonna have to do a video where I talk about all the books that I've already read this year because I have so much to say. Also, are y'all a fan of people who talk about books but they kind of low-key spoil it? Can I do a video where sometimes I'm like, okay guys, this section right here, spoiler, skip. I feel like that's what booktube is missing. What do y'all think? Let me know. Anyway, I loved the second book in this series, which was Daisy's book. It was so good. I don't know, dare I might say better than Magnolia's. This book I'm very excited for. The last book from Jessica Hastings is Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. This is the last book in the series as of now. After what happened in the last book, I'm trying to think how to say this. After the ending of the last book, it makes a lot of sense that the book is this thick. It's still a continuation of the series, but like, y'all, if you read the series, if you know, you know. But if you don't know, the books are interlinked, but Daisy's is a different perspective and Magnolia's is a different perspective. So they're different perspectives of the same events happening. They're connected, but not. I don't know. I'm just gonna read the description because I don't want to spoil anything, and I think I might. After a loss, Magnolia's life is thrown into disarray. The person who held their entire family, this description, don't read the description, it's gonna spoil it. Into the Dark, there we go. This next book I actually didn't pick out, my boyfriend picked it out, Phantom. And I was telling my boyfriend, pick out any book that isn't a romance. The back says, oh, let me just read the description. Come on, what's up? Give us a description, like stop with the nonsense. Oh, it has a playlist. Oh, that's so sick. There's a playlist. Wow. Oh, that's gonna be so fun. Anyway, there's a letter on the back, so I'll read that for you guys if you're interested in this book. This house holds onto souls for a lifetime. I thought I had given it to my husband when I vowed to love him until the end of time. I lied. Nothing could have prepared me for the day my phantom appeared outside of my window. He was terrifying, yet hypnotizing. I couldn't deny my intrigue. I never intended to fall into a oh, this is a romance too? Dang! I never intended to fall into a whirlwind romance with my stalker, especially because he's so much more than that. A criminal, a mobster, the man who offers me solace from the monster in Parsons Manor. There's so many that haunt these halls, yet it's only my husband I fear. This wasn't supposed to be a romance. It is a romance.
So this next book, I have no idea where the clips went to introduce the book, but it's the book Beartown by Frederick Backman, and I've been very excited to read this book. I did lose the description of me talking about it, all that, whatever, but here's still some footage that I found.
So I've been really interested in reading this book, and beyond that too, I'm just really excited to read something from this author because I've heard all good things. I've heard good things. I've heard some great things. It is the Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage. I grabbed this book because I absolutely loved the description on it. The main part here, to kind of give you a gist of the book, says, she thrives in chaos, he prefers routine. The only thing they have in common, how much they hate each other. Gotta love a good enemies to lovers. I don't know how they get together. So that's why I'm gonna read this. Okay, y'all, we're almost there. Chloe Wash, Binding 13. This is another book I hear and I hear and I hear and I hear about. So I was like, I gotta watch it. Wait, the bold print on the back says he wants to save her, she wants to hide, she's damaged, he's determined, fate brought them together, love binds them. Concealed bruises. Oh wow. Okay, I'm not sure if I read the bruises part the first time, so this makes me a little nervous. Is this emotional? Y'all let me know. On a scale from 1 to 10, how emotional is this book? The next book is one that's been out for quite a while, but I've never read it, and I feel like it's a classic from what I'm getting, so I'm going to read it. It's the It's The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. So it just follows each one of her husbands, and I thought, how fun is that? Like, Evelyn is gonna talk about her 7 husbands and kind of just her life, and she's talking about it with a magazine reporter whose name is Monique Grant. Okay, here is the final book, Summer in the City by Alex Astor. Did I mainly get this book because I've never had pages like this? Yes. So this is Summer in the City. The back just says, Parker, no, I don't want to read that quote. Elle's a 27-year-old screenwriter, and she has a chance to write a big budget movie in New York, but she's had writer's block. So she ends up back in the city that she says she would never go back to kind of like get rid of her writing block. And so she realizes that her new neighbor was her hookup from 2 years ago. It's been a lovers to enemies situation ever since. But look at how cute this freaking book is. All right. So there we are. These are all the books that I picked out on my graduation shopping spree. Thank you to my boyfriend. I really do appreciate this more than you know, man, because this is going to be a great time. I can't wait to go through all of these books and read them with you guys and give you guys my opinions on them. And if you're reading any of these with me, let me know in the comments, because, or if you have read any, don't spoil. Don't spoil it. I hope that this video was really interesting for you guys, and I hope that you guys click subscribe and come back to my channel to see how all of this reading turns out. Yeah, that's my gist. Yes, so that's all. I love you guys.